Okay, everyone, I want to show you how to build a project. Okay, you just need to, the first step is you just need to clone to GitHub. There's a tutorial to GitHub. So for IOT, so in the folder, voice training, get the file, voice training and voice training to open. Voice training 2. I recommend you to use PyCharm to open the code. You need to install some Python package. Here I show you what is TensorFlow. So you can check here. Okay, it seems to be notes that the TensorFlow that the Modbus toolbox support is below 2.50. Okay, so after we open the code, we just simply running the voice training 2. Okay, and then finally we get our model and the different folder. Let me see. All the compression model will be stored in here. With name voice model H5 file. The size is under 1 megabyte, or it's about 1700 kilobytes. So yes, I think we need to press the size of the model, otherwise it will be overflowing the memory. So actually, there is some way to how to suppress the model, the size of the model, like yeah, the value of convolutional to the convolutional here, and to suppress the value for, well, actually the standard was here, but since it's produced so large file, so I have to reduce some layer here, like the sizing layer and normalization layer is discarded from this code, because the modules toolbox machine learning software is not supported. It's not support the sizing layer and normalization layer. So after we got our model, then we can open our project also. We need to open Eclipse IDE for models toolbox. Okay, we launch our project. Okay, we have to. Okay. Okay, we get here. Actually, this our project. This project actually based on the voice, what is it called, voice recognition demo, but I modified some of the settings and the code. I added some library and RTOS. So first, here we start the model, the trained model that we have built in pre-trained model folders, and this is the main code. to run our model. And then, yeah, actually, this Makefile, we need to open. In this Makefile, we need to define some of uh, some of value like the model name, quest report, recognitions, and we add component tree, RCOS. Yeah, and then in the design and TBML, this is the tools to extract our model into model toolbox library. Okay, this is the name. We just put some some value here. This model that we are going to convert to generate the source, and with this model toolbox software, machine learning software, it will convert our model to model toolbox library and store it in the folder. Wait a couple of minutes if we'll get software done for the conversion. Okay, the model converted successfully. Okay, we can see here is a layer that we are using. As I mentioned earlier, that this model machine learning configurations software did not support normalization layer and resizing layer. So if you input it into your layers, it will showing the error here. Okay, since we are generating generate the library, we can move into main code. Here, we need to define the model name. Model name is voice break model. Actually, they start model here. We got our model here. Okay, and here how to decode after we define a model, when to set the interface streaming interface. Use what UART here, and we need to initialize the what is the library to read the model, and then here if we success initialize function the streaming functions, and can what is called inference. You can do inferencing here in this task. Actually, if we open, it should if we trace inside this task, it will do some inferencing. Well, if we back to the API, we can find here. Actually, in the task, instead of the task, there will be some of an inference engine, like uh, the method machine learning model inference, something like this. I'll check it. Okay, so now we compile. We build the project. Oops. Build project in progress. Okay. Compile is done. Then we have to I need to check. Okay. Actually, we got our serial device from the hardware. Okay. Focus on. Since it's using USB to serial device, we need to convert it into kit programmer. So we got our kit prog USB 3 one, and we just need to program. Okay. I think uh, so here. Okay, we just reprogram it. Also here. Okay, if you see here, we successfully program the board. Well, okay, now let's see the board.
So this the board to run our machine learning model. If you can see here, we back to our models toolbox. Okay, to validate our launched model on the hardware, we can use validate on the target. Hey, okay, good. But before we launch the validation, we need to change our USB word. My God. Okay. The comport is still at the programmer, so we need to change to the playing. Okay. Nah. By pushing this button, we can change the mode to validate the our model. Okay, since we change the mode into the device USB serial device, so we can test validate on target. So we are running the validation here. Okay. So you can see it will send frame to validate the value. Okay, I need to mention that actually I'm trying to process the audio data with format WAV, sorry, WAV, but currently this machine learning configurator software did not support it. They only support like random value and JPEG value, as I remember. Okay, this is the result. Okay, this is the result of our validations. Things that we need to do actually, we need to record our voice and save it into WAV data, our audio format, and from that data we need to convert into binary, and then we need to streaming into our machine learning model. But since we got stuck in there, so we only reach this point. Okay, thank you for your time and attention.